Welcome back, pack subscribers. Josh here from Dark Horse Tackle. We've got the November pack unpacking. We're about to get into it. First things first, we told you all this is going to be a heater. So thank you to all who purchased and who believed in the heat from Dark Horse Tackle. Let's get into the bifold that we sent. We've got our friend Andrew Blair here. He is the owner of Tactical Fishing Company. He's also a kayak angler out of South Carolina. We've got perfect pairings from the box right here. And for those who missed out on the box, we've got a list of the baits that were in the box, but this is the pack. And the pack this month was very special, as you can see right here. Let's get into it. We have got an umbrella rig kit. This is the Bass Dope RIP umbrella rig 3-wire umbrella rig kit. We have sent you an entire umbrella rig kit followed up with the Smack Swim Bait Jig Head. It is a 3-pack for that 3-wire. And lastly, to pair this up perfectly, we've got an 8-pack of Minners from Biz Baits. These are 3-inch little swimmers. We're going to go get this rigged up. I'm going to show you how I rig this. It can be thrown on conventional gear. It can also be thrown on some bigger, heavier gear. So let's go out to the water and I'm going to show you how I rig this and how I throw it. So now it's time to dive deep on the umbrella rig kit in your November pack. As you can see right here, I left one empty. That's because I'm going to show you how I like to rig it. First, I am going to grab my Smack swim bait head, and I am simply just going to put that on the clasp, just like that. And one of my favorite things about these Smack swim bait heads is that they have a little keeper right here. And that is perfect to hold that little swim bait in place. Once I've got that little swim bait, I'm going to go all the way up to about that midpoint. Let it grab in just like that. And boom, you've got that umbrella rig kit ready to go. One of my favorite things about these 3-wire or more umbrella rig kits is that I can throw different colors of swim baits right here. As you can see, I've got a Tennessee shad minnow and a baitfish pattern minnow. Before we get into the combo that I use, I would love to show you the knot that I tie for any kind of umbrella rig. So I'm going to double over my line just like this as I would a Palomar knot, and I'm going to take it through that eye. Once I take it through that eye, I'm going to hang it. I'm going to go over like this, a little overhand, and then I'm going to make 3 wraps. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take that up through the top right here. Get it a little wet here. Cinch everything down on that knot. Get it nice, pretty, even looking. Once your knot is all nice and neat like this, you will have 3 tag ends, but this is a very strong knot. I use this knot for a lot of bigger baits, a lot of big moving baits. Now, let's get into the gear I'm using to throw this umbrella rig. So now we're on to gear. I'm using a 7'4" medium heavy rod. This rod is rated for anything 1/4 ounce to 1.5 ounces. This weighs in just about right at 1 ounce. This is one of my moving bait rods. I would suggest you use a moving bait rod. This rig can be thrown on conventional tackle, which is what I've got it on. This is a 150 size reel. This is a Daiwa Mangetsu 150 size reel, 7:3-to-1 gear ratio. I've got 30-pound braid going to a 15-pound fluoro leader. Sometimes I will buff it up to a 20-pound leader, just depending on what kind of structure I'm fishing. Now for my favorite part, how to fish this. Retrieval speed, presentation, what have you. This is a great water covering technique. It can be fished like a spinnerbait. You can kind of jig it, yo-yo it. As long as you keep this bait in some kind of perpetual motion, it's going to draw a strike. Now, a lot of times people consider this rig some kind of late fall, early winter to winter type of rig. I would consider throwing this all year long. It is a very downsized umbrella rig presentation, which can allow you to generate a bite anywhere throughout the country. Right now, I'm just doing your regular standard retrieve. Just a nice cadence, a regular pace, just feel the bait, reel it in. Another way that I like to fish this bait is upon making a cast, keep my rod tip up, not necessarily burn it, but keep it in that 1 to 2 feet of that water column. You can also jiggle your rod tip, give it some shakes, or you can simply just yo-yo it, let it flutter in that water. Lastly, one of my favorite ways to throw this in that open water with very little vegetation is just crawling it. Just a slow roll, let this bait hit the bottom, and then just slowly work it through whatever you're fishing. Let it touch the bottom, feel the bottom. And the bite on this, a lot of times you're just gonna feel some weight. You can feel that big bite sometimes, but a lot of times it's just weight. It's just weight at the end of your rod. Give it a nice sweep, hook set, get those fish in. These rigs are notorious for catching doubles, triples, quadruples, depending on how many wires you have, but you do have the opportunity to catch more than one fish on this rig. And I'd love to know in the comments, have you ever caught more than one fish on an umbrella rig? For those of you who did not get your umbrella rig kit in the November pack, we do have it available on the site right now. All you've got to do is go to darkhorsetackle.com, go to the perfect pairing section of our website, and you will find the umbrella rig kit. Another thing that we've added with our umbrella rig kits is if you want a different swim bait from the BizBait Minnow, you can add your own based on what we have at the site. So check out darkhorsetackle.com, grab you an umbrella rig kit. Dark Horse Tackle, we fish.